Hello Twin Flames, this is Victoria and I'm here with your daily energy check. Since tomorrow we're going to be entering actually tonight, for some of you it's going to be tomorrow morning depending on where you are in the world. We are entering new moon in Aquarius. I decided to do a quick spread today to see what that is going to mean for the Twin Flame journey and how we can benefit from it. I'm actually gonna start with an oracle card. I've got two oracle decks with me today. I've got the Cosmic Journey and I've got the Beyond Lemuria one. So I'm gonna use one at the beginning, one at the end, just to kind of wrap things nicely for us on both sides. So we're gonna see what kind of topics is it bringing in. So it's gonna give us some first kind of line information on what is this gonna be all about for you, for DF and for DM, and then I'm gonna get some tarot cards to get some more clarity of what it means. So it's gonna be that sort of focus today. And at the end, we are gonna get some advice from Beyond Lemuria on, what to focus on, what to work on, what's kind of the guidance from the universe. Okay, so let's see what we have for Divine Feminine first of all. And just in general, new moons are always about, new beginnings, as you can understand, but it's also about what do I need, what should I invest my time and energy into, right? It's like planting seeds, it's starting new projects. It doesn't mean that you leave all your previous projects behind, it just means that you should free up space. Yeah, let's put it that way. You should free up some space for you, right? If you feel like you're overwhelmed, you already have more than you can handle, that it's also a good idea to free up some space, whether it's literally in your house, or it could be, of course, with your time and schedule. It could be with the amount of energy you're maybe spread too thin, so check yourself there. And Aquarius, of course, is about innovation, it's about global thinking. Environmental problems is very much Aquarius topic. So think about how innovative can you be, whether it's for your own life, for your family and friends, for your local community, or maybe something global, right? So for Divine Feminines, we have, listen, in stillness you meet your true self. Yes, so looks like this could be time for discovering something new about yourself, and it's more the time to listen than to do. It's more of this feminine vibe, right? Being, knowing, listening, observing, rather than doing something, changing something. What about Divine Masculine? Coming soon. Welcome to the next ascending age. Wow. Yay, Divine Masculines in the new ascended age. Yeah, so you see, it's one of the aspects of how we start new. So because we get into kind of like starting a new cycle, right? In a different level of spiral, right? And it's a new ascended age. Yay. Ah, I love this. Okay, let's get into tarot. I've got my Dream Keeper's tarot today, so get some more information. So first of all, it's going to be, what do I need to know for each of these? And the second question will be, actually, let's go with what do I need to know, and then we'll see. Yeah. Please clarify, listen and stillness card for Divine Feminines. What do we need to know about that? All right. We've got Four of Swords and Two of Pentacles. They both flipped into the reverse. Oof. Yeah, so what I'm getting here is, especially for those of you who resonate with the part where I mentioned that you're spread too thin, this is time to listen to yourself so you can make priorities, right? That's ultimately the ultimate time management information, right? If you have too much on your plate, you need to prioritize, so that those things that either can wait, or you can delegate, or maybe you don't need to have them on your list whatsoever. Those can go and free you up, right? It's not like nobody's telling you like you're gonna have to work twice as hard, or suddenly you're gonna have 4 more hours a day at your disposal, unless of course you don't sleep, right? None of those are good options. The option is always prioritize. So as long as you listen and you give yourself time to kind of to be with yourself, right? To do that self-searching journey, then you'll be able to find calm and comfort, and to be able to prioritize. So what I'm getting, this is the only action that is needed right now, an action to to make space for yourself, to make time for yourself. This is important. A lot of you could be exhausted or just anxious and overwhelmed because of how much you have on your plate. What can Divine Feminine do about that for the best outcome? Or rather, what's the best outcome? Thank you, they're correcting me. The best outcome, the Hierophant. You'll be able to become this leader, this calm leader, right? The Hierophant is never like a fussy energy. It's very solemn, it's very confident, right? This is usually like the image of a priest in the more classic tarot, right? This is you just standing in your power and guiding others, right? So eventually you'll get into that leadership space. What do you need to know about coming soon? Welcome to the next ascending age for Divine Masculines. By the way, the card for DF was number 18 and the card for DM is number 8. 9 of Swords. Anything else? What else do you need to know? Thank you. 6 of Wands. Okay. Yeah, so this hasn't been a very easy step for Divine Masculines, what I'm getting. Ending of a cycle has been a true roller coaster for them. But something told them that one of the reasons they cannot get into public success and cannot realize the projects that they have in mind, or even reach personal goals for some, is because of the inner fear that they have. So it's kind of like they had to move forward and close the cycle. Is almost like fake it till you make it. It's not like they were ready mentally, but they had to just win it, to just go for it. Because that future success, those prospects, those opportunities were really something that they were looking for, and they felt guided that that's something they really need to get to, right? And this is causing them to get to this new ascended age, which is beautiful. What is the best outcome for this? Actually, for Divine Masculine, let's get what is the action for the best outcome? What is the action now that Divine Masculine should take? The Chariot and 9 of Cups. Yeah, now they can quickly move towards their wish fulfillment. So this new ascended age will immediately, because it changes the vibration, right? It expands your energy, and it gives a lot more opportunities for making dreams come true, for manifesting what you want into the actual space. Now it's time to move. What's the best outcome for Divine Masculines? Ace of Swords. Wow. They will be able to be their authentic selves. They will be able to speak their truth without being afraid. And let's not get into that topic for too long. I love this. Okay, now Beyond Lemuria. Let's get some cards of guidance. So, guidance from Spirit for the spiritual path for Divine Feminine at this time. So that was a bit more 3D space, I would say. Kind of 3D, 4D. And now we're getting advice more from 5D space. What's the advice for Divine Feminine at this time? New moon Aquarius. Okay, I've got 2. Unique gifts and starseed elemental. Love it. 45, 55. A lot of 5s, a lot of transitions, right? So you should focus, and that's what you get also when you listen and meet your true self. You meet your wonderful self, your gifts, and your multidimensional, beautiful self of what you're capable of. Just need to listen carefully. I love this. And you're asked to work your gifts, to start dipping more into them. I'm sure you're already doing it, but this is more. This is going farther. For divine masculines, we have air, paradigm shift. Yes, definitely. That's what we saw here with the next ascending age, right? So obviously it's kind of happening in parallel. Their mindset changes and their energy changes, right? There is a purification in place. So let me just read it, because it doesn't have advice just like on its own, although you definitely can say that air is very much masculine quality, masculine element. And also we have, if you could see, we have a sigil here, so you can do a ritual with the sigil. I explained it some time before. You kind of like draw the sigil with your finger in the air 3 times. And then you kind of visualize that whatever this is, and this is air, how you kind of interact with it, how you embrace it. Let's see. Themes. An innovative way of existing, new earth energies. You see, that's the Aquarius energy in its fullest. Inspiring others, fresh air, flying higher than you have before, more expansive perspectives, consciousness shift. Yes, so divine masculines get a chance to innovate with this new energy. You need to acknowledge it first, to be grateful for it, right? To kind of give it some love, give yourself some love, and then you'll be able to innovate. The themes are communication, sharing wisdom, the breath of life, movement, faith, winged helpers, intention, inspiration, change. I love this. Love this reading. I thank you guys so much for joining me today. I'll be back with more readings very, very soon. Happy new moon, everyone. Bye.